Give him a comedy slot today. But he hails from Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. He's got an upcoming HBO special he's working on, and his name is Jeff Zaret. You've seen him around. He's right there. Give him a round of applause. Jeff!
Hey, Princess, how we doing? Oh, I'm excited. You know, normally this is part of the show where I say thanks for coming out, but you guys didn't have a choice. You guys are, it's either that or you're going to be back on Cabo stuck. So it was thanks for the captain for reversing the days and bringing us in the rainy part, leaving during the sunny part. So that was good. So I've had a great time. You guys had a great time on this cruise so far? I feel this is exciting. This is a beautiful ship. I am thrilled to be here. Actually, I'm thrilled to be anywhere. Recently, my last show, I was in Paducah, Kentucky. Yeah, Paducah. It sounds like something what happens when a parachute doesn't open and the skydiver goes all the way, Paducah. I was in a rest stop in Paducah, Kentucky, and they have a monument to famous people from Kentucky. And on that plaque, number 1 is Muhammad Ali. Number 10 on the plaque is Cassius Clay. Apparently, nobody told people in Kentucky it's the same guy, and they ran out of things. I don't know. I see a lot as a stand-up comic. Lots of weird things when I'm traveling. I was in Burger King, and there was a sign in the window that said, "Picture menus available for our blind guests." Really? I'm thinking this is the same guy who put Braille in a drive-through ATM. See, some of you are realizing, wait a minute, there is Braille in a drive-through ATM, which should probably scare most of you. But lots of, this is fun being on this cruise. Steve was talking earlier in the week about swimming with the dolphins. I actually got to experience that a couple days ago. First time ever I've done that when swimming with dolphins. It was very cool. The only bad thing was I ate lunch before I went, and I had a tuna fish sandwich. So they were looking at me like I was a snack. I don't know. Lots of fun things about the cruise ships I have found out. Lots of interesting things. I did find out that the ship has a top speed of like 27 miles per hour, which is pretty cool. I did find out that this ship is actually larger than most small cities, which is very cool. And I also did find out that if you're coming back from a shore excursion at night, and if you're on the Lido deck and you leave your light on in the cabin and your window open and you're getting undressed, that people coming ashore can see you. So if you don't believe me, just ask the guy that I saw on Lido 24 deck. Visional, I will not get out of my head for a very long time. I want to clear something up. Steve mentioned I'm currently taping an HBO special. You guys are nice folks, and I want to clear that up. I am taping an HBO special. However, it's not one of my HBO specials. I knew I was going to be on the cruise, and there is a Jerry Seinfeld special I didn't want to miss. So I've got it recording at home. So I am taping an HBO special, but it's just not mine. So I wanted to clarify that right away. What else is going on? Steve mentioned I grew up in Los Angeles, California, from Los Angeles, California, and I was out in the Midwest. There's just a couple differences from Southern California and the Midwest, just a couple. You folks from Chicago will know this, the Midwest. Out in Southern California, when I wake up and the alarm clock goes off in the morning, this is what I hear. Well, good morning, Southern California. Let's check in with Jake in the Beach and Surf Report. Dude, this is Jake at the Beach and Surf Report. Waves 3 to 4 feet, choppy and gnarly, good surfing conditions. Back to you in the studio, bro. Went out to the Midwest for the first time. My alarm clock goes off at 6 o'clock in the morning, and here's what I hear. Good morning, it's time for the Pig and Fun Report. Grew up watching a lot of TV as a kid, a lot of shows I loved, a lot of shows I couldn't stand. One show I hated with a passion was Star Trek, the original Star Trek. Ooh, apparently a bunch of Trekkies. Okay, let me clarify. I didn't hate Star Trek, but I think it would have been cool if they had rewritten Star Trek with some of my favorite characters. I would have loved to see Ronald Reagan as Captain James T. Kirk. Well, Captain's log 4532. I've just gone to the bathroom on the bridge because, well, I want to boldly go where no man's gone before.
I checked with my chief engineer and right-hand man, Mr. Spock. Well, Mr. Spock, what's it look like down below? No good at all, Captain. Give me a screwy snapper. I'm not going down there.
Oh, grew up living in Southern California. In Southern California, you have a couple choices. You can either be a male stripper or work for Disneyland. I could have been a male stripper. Okay, fine. I worked at Disneyland. Here's the thing. By applause, how many people have been to Disneyland or Disney World? Disneyland or Disney World, no matter where you go in the same park, you hear the same voice over and over again. You hear this voice. Ladies and gentlemen, in 10 minutes on Main Street, USA, Disneyland proudly presents America on Parade. That's 10 minutes on Main Street, USA. Which is great until you go into the bathroom, and you're in the bathroom at Disneyland and they're playing Disney music, which is fine, but when you're at the urinal, standing there, and it's a small world after all. I know.